Hey guys, welcome to another video. And today we are watching episode 11 and 12 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I'm looking at the episodes right now and gotta say, what a weird, different, we're gonna have different reactions to each of these episodes, I can tell. One's the Great Divide, the other one is the Storm. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on into it.
Ugh, you're infuriating!
Katara, why don't you worry about gathering the firewood, because that kindling's looking pretty sorry.
Okay, this is a good representation of siblings, though, to be fair. So, I mean, that's a decent thing to say about this episode, I guess.
Why don't you ask Miss Know-It-All, Queen of the Twigs?
Oh yeah? Well, you're Mr. Lazy Bum, King of the Tents.
You know, I think Sokka won the name calling with Queen of the Twigs. Not gonna lie, Katara. You could have came. It has the same energy as Suki when she's talking to Ozai in the last. The king of the guys that don't win. It has the same energy as that. Okay, Appa. That seems like bully behavior. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that's fair. Appa's got 5 stomachs.
Kind of crazy. What a random lore drop to have that he has 5 stomachs. Also, I get it, Momo. I get it.
I could just stare at it forever.
Okay, I've seen enough.
You know, as someone that's been to the Grand Canyon a couple times in my life, it is very cool. Not gonna lie. But I can also get Sokka's point of view, though, to be fair, because you can only look at it for so long. His, like, attention span was just shorter than Katara's, you know what I mean?
You're looking for the canyon guide. I was here first.
Ooh, Canyon Guide.
Oh, God. Oh, okay, the start of the annoying people has showed up. That's great.
Sounds
The
enormous.
only way in and out of the canyon is with his help, and he's taking my tribe across next.
You know, I think the writers were a little bit self-aware with Sokka right there. You know, oh, here comes more annoying people. But I do feel ya, but I'm actually glad that we never see any of these people ever again in the whole show, though. I'm really, really happy we don't, like, see a cameo in Ba Sing Se later.
One of them, I think.
I was here first. My party's on their way.
I can't guide people who aren't here.
Hey, you know, yeah, I gotta agree with the guide. It's like, we're ready to go now. Your people are late, so, I mean, I get it. I get it. Also, what a job this guy has just walking across the canyon every single time. Think he gets annoyed by it after a while? Probably not. He seems like he enjoys his job.
Yes, you guys love. You're not serious.
I love that they had to make it so, like, literally black and white. No in between.
They're gonna sick people get priority over old people.
Maybe you Zhans wouldn't have so many sick people if you weren't such slobs.
If you Ganjins weren't so clean, maybe you wouldn't live to be so old.
I don't think that's the rose she thought it was gonna be. But at the same time, I'm kinda... They're both idiots, okay? They're both idiots, and I hate both of them. But I do think sick people are more important. Okay, on like a scale of 1 to 10, sick people are like... I don't know. Because if the old people are fine and they're not gonna die, then sick people win. But if the old person's gonna die before the sick person, the old person wins, okay? Why am I analyzing this? This stupid Great Divide. I hate all of them. I don't care if they die. I'm just here eating my frickin' rice and trying to enjoy this.
I could sell you.
And if you give him a chance, I'm sure he can come up with a compromise that will make everyone happy.
I feel like Guitar kind of threw him under the bus a little bit. Not gonna lie. He's like, I don't know, I kind of don't want to. And then she just does it anyway. He's like, all right, well, now I have to because everybody's staring at me. Thanks, Guitar.
Here's the deal. You're all going down together, and Appa here will fly your sick and elderly across. Does that seem fair?
Hey, it worked. It worked. Again, I think with their petty argument, I feel like they gave in too easily. As much as I want this to get over with, I feel like at least the girl tribe leader lady was like, you know what? Okay, fine. Before the other one, but I don't know. Who cares? They don't show up again. I don't know. Why am I here?
This job's gonna make us cross this whole thing on foot, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, now comes the bad news. No food allowed in the canyon. It attracts dangerous predators.
No food? This is ridiculous.
I didn't think about this as I was eating my rice, but I feel like I'm counterproductive to this whole argument because I'm eating. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, I'm done with my rice just in time for the giant creepy monster thing to come out. That's great. That is just dandy.
Fleeing Fire Nation, aren't they? Gotta make sure we can't be followed. We'll be safe now.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I just hate it. Hate it. Hate it.
We gotta have him!
Is it bad that my first thought was a meme? My first thought was, you spin me right around, baby, right around like a record, baby, right around, round, round. I am an old lady. Stop it. Why? I'm barely a Gen Z.
Without my arms, I got no bending. In other words,
We're trapped in this canyon.
I mean, technically, Aang, you're not. You could run up it. Everybody else is screwed, though. Sorry. Well, I guess he could, grab each one and run them up there, but it'd take forever. And, do we really need them out of this canyon? I mean...
Why don't you thank yourself, food hider?
Look, sticking together is the only way to...
I'm not walking another step with the likes of them.
Now, there's something we can agree on.
Any
Can we just leave them in the goddamn canyon? Can we just leave them here? I mean, I don't want people to die, but and can we just leave them? Can we just leave them here? They're so annoying.
ideas?
Put up your tarps?
What for? It's the dry season.
Exactly!
Besides, we like to use the tarp as a blanket.
Finally, someone gets it.
I just feel like the writing is so in this episode. You know what I mean? I've got nothing to say. That was good detail that she was like, man, I'm slouching. No one else is slouching. I better make me even do it. I was thinking this in my brain as I was watching, but I feel like this episode wouldn't feel so filler-y, if you know what I mean. If we actually did see them again and they had weird character development later, what if they helped them in the war or something? I don't know. They just were a one-off group of annoying people that no one liked. You know what I mean? I'm halfway done. I can make it.
Well,
I guess it's okay if everyone...
Katara, do not be peer pressured into eating that bread. I guess it's okay if everyone... Katara, my god. It's not okay.
Everyone's doing it.
It was attacked by one of the Zhang. A vermin named Wei Jin, who looked...
You know, there's like a conspiracy theory, because it never was proven, that they're just the same people, you know? And like the guy just stole the orb or whatever. There's that theory. But also, who cares about this tribe's history? I don't care, man.
Care for some meat?
Would I?
He didn't question it one sec. He was like, meat? Yeah.
I know what you must be thinking. We're horrible for endangering everybody by bringing food down here. The Ganjin think so badly of us, they probably assumed we brought food in and decided to bring food in themselves. That's why we brought food in.
The reverse psychology. If you wanted to be the better person, just don't bring food in at all, and then everybody be like, they suck. There's your solution. I mean, it's not a solution, but you know. The different art style for this tribe. The other one was just like, but this one's fun. This one's like fun and edgy, literally like edges.
Sure would be nice to be around one of those campfires, telling stories and laughing. It's okay, Momo. We'll be out of here soon enough. And then we can eat our weight in lychee nuts. Nah.
I mean, technically, Aang, if you are hungry enough, you could eat that. I don't think I could. I don't know. Maybe. Would I try it? No. Why'd I even think that? No, I would not. No, I would not.
And stole the sacred orb.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Katara, what are you talking about? Wei Jin didn't steal the orb. He was returning it to their village gate and was wrongfully punished by the Ganjin.
Not punished enough, if you ask me.
Okay, I get it.
I don't know. I feel, you know, I think I think they're both wrong in some way. Don't get me wrong. I think they're both wrong. But at the same time, I feel like that tribe is so pompous, like the white, I don't remember their names, who cares? The white people with the orb. I think that, like, they're so pompous that maybe even if, like, he didn't steal it, they would lock him up. You know? I could see it. I could see them doing that, honestly.
Perhaps the Avatar is right.
Yes, perhaps he is.
Oh, Aang. You're so happy, but you're not going to be in like 3 seconds, though. I'm so sorry, Aang.
Harsh words will never solve our problems.
Action will.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was like, I kind of like her with the one pony, not gonna lie.
Our lives in danger because you couldn't go without a snack for a day? You're all awful.
They are, Aang. They are all awful. I think that's the point. We all hate them.
So hungry. Is that egg custard in that tart?
Oh, here they come. Oh, so many.
We barely survived one.
They're coming back for me. They've had a taste, and they're coming back for me.
This poor guy's going through it, honestly. He's the only normal one, other than the gang. Like, this poor man needs a different job.
Sokka, wait. I don't care about this stupid feud. I just want us to get out of here alive.
Me too. I only took their side because they fed me.
Oh, Sokka, that is, you cave so easily, my guy. Aw, they're bonding. She says, even though I don't care. I mean, this episode sucks. Ay.
Everyone, get off!
We made it!
This poor guy, dog. He's having the worst day of his life.
Twins, in fact. And they were 8. And most importantly, they were just playing a game.
I wonder. This is so stupid. But, like, maybe they were twins, you know? Instead of being the single person theory, maybe they were and they just hated each other. And then they devised a plan to, like, I don't know, feud it out. I don't know.
The secret orb from the legend? That was the ball. And the eastern and western gates were the goalposts. Jinwei had the ball and was running toward the goal when he fell.
Also, if this story was true, though, like, what a rivalry. Like, you holding grudges until the day they die from this one game.
There's differences enough to share the same playing field.
I suppose it's time we forget the past.
And look to the future.
I can't believe they're buying this. I can't believe they are buying this crackpot, dumb as hell story. They deserve it. They deserve so much stupid shit happening to them. They're all dumb. I can't.
I'm going too. I'm sick of this place.
Good on you, guy. I don't know if you want to travel with them specifically, but good on you. Get the hell out of there. This place sucks.
What? I made the whole thing up.
You did not. That is so wrong.
Now where's that custard?
She's so like, damn. It is so wrong, but it feels so right, Katara. They deserve it, man.
It's hard. I'm starving.
Yay, it's over. Well, middle plug-in. This episode is so dumb. I hate it. It's not even like fun. It's just meh. It's the only episode in Avatar I'm like, nah, I don't care. It's just so boring and everybody sucks and I just like it doesn't even matter because he lied. It doesn't even matter in the long run. It just bleh. You know what I mean? But anyway, before we get into episode 12 of Avatar, one of the best episodes actually, a short little plug-in. I do have a Patreon. So I just finished setting it up maybe like a couple weeks ago when I'm recording this video anyway. And so it's out there now. The most that you have to pay is like $10 and you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. But yeah, you can get extra videos there, early access to the videos that I post here, and like access to polls that I will pull up at some point. But yeah, if you want to go check it out and if you want to support me, please support me. If you want to support me in any other way other than YouTube, that's always an option, but no worries either way. I am just here to have fun with you guys and have a great time. So yeah, so if you want to check it out, the link's in the description. If not, no skin off my back or whatever. But without further ado, let's get on to episode 12. This is... Sorry, I meant to pause, but I accidentally took that away. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I was gonna say, it's a dream instantly because Sokka's flying on the glider is what I was gonna say, but then I was like, what the heck? Oh, and the giant ass Momo. That is that is also a giveaway as well.
Piazza?
Why did you disappear?
Oh god, that is just awful, man. All this guilt on this one kid is so... Oh, I feel so bad for Aang.
That's okay. I didn't want to talk about it anyway.
Aw, Sokka, I'll listen to your dream. They need to have like a dream circle where they just talk about their dreams. You know what? Forget I even said anything. I'm embarrassed just thinking that I said that out loud.
Wait, this was in my dream. We shouldn't go to the market.
What happened in your dream?
Food eats people.
You know, that seems pretty on brand, actually, Katara, because he eats food all the time. So he's afraid they're gonna eat him back. Stupid.
Also, Momo could talk. You said some very unkind things.
I wonder if that's foreshadowing to when he could talk, technically.
Prince Zuko, consider the safety of the crew.
The safety of the crew doesn't matter.
Oof. Oof, my guy. Oof. Oof. Perfectly bad timing that. Oh, no.
Finding the Avatar is far more important than any individual's safety.
He doesn't mean that. He's just all worked up.
He can only defend him so long, Iroh. Sorry to say. I would be kind of mad too. You know, one of the things I actually really liked about the live action Avatar show, not movie, no one likes a movie, Avatar show, was that they made the crew the division that Zuko tried to save in the in his flashback. And I was like, that's a nice change. I actually kind of wish that was actually like in this show, because it seems like, you know, like extra punishment, but also like he did save them in a different way, and I just kind of liked that part of the live action. But you know, it's you know, it's just a little thing that I was like, you know what, that was a kind of neat change that they did.
Hey, no clouds, no wind, no nothing, so quit your nagging, woman.
Maybe we...
Oh, I have a... I was going to say, I have a story to tell about an old man today that happened just today. I'm gonna tell the story because I want to, but it reminded me of this old man. Like I was buying some groceries and I had like a 12-pack of like soda, and this old man bumped into me, made me drop my soda, and it like broke apart and the cans went everywhere. And then he glared at me, watched as I picked up every single can of soda and put it in my car. And then I turned around and I said, oh, thanks for being a gentleman and picking those up. I'm sure women love that personality of yours. And then I drove away, and the look on his face was really funny. Sorry, I just had to tell that story. I had to tell somebody. I had to tell some sort of somebody. I couldn't keep that to myself. But yeah, you know, again, why do some straight married couple be like that though? Honestly.
We should find some shelter.
Are you kidding? Shelter from what?
My joints say there's going to be a storm! A bad one.
Well, it's your joints against my brain.
Oh my god. Old men. Also, is that like a real thing that people like older people can feel like bad weather? I think it is, isn't it? Or is it a myth? No, I think it's real.
Lieutenant, you'd better learn some respect, or I will teach it to you.
Ooh, that line kind of... Oh, I don't like that. Oh, all I'm thinking about is who said that to him. Oh, Zuko. Oh, no. I'm going to be like that all through this episode. Just like...
What do you know about respect?
Oh, God.
The way you talk to everyone around here, from your hardworking crew to your esteemed uncle, shows you know nothing about respect. You don't care about anyone but yourself. Then again, what should I expect from a spoiled prince?
Easy now.
Oh, God. Oh, it hit a nerve. Almost died. I guess I was so excited to say what I was going to say that I choked on my own spit. Almost died. Woo! Anyway, what I was going to say is that this is, like, when you watch it the first time, you kind of get excited to find out, like, Zuko's backstory, so you're, like, hoping that this would tell him, and then you do find his backstory, and you're like, oh, God. But it's a good first start to showing that Zuko isn't that bad, which is, like, oh, the start of something great. His redemption arc is so damn good.
I don't need your help keeping order on my ship.
Oh, Zuko, he just loves you, man. Poor Zuko, though. He's had a hard life. You gotta give him a little wiggle room, you know?
Star disappeared for 100 years. You turned your back on the world.
Oh, God. Oh, it is a good point to show, though, because, like, people, like, his age wouldn't be as grateful. And it is understandable that he would feel this way because, like, he's almost at the end of his life, and his whole life has been this war, which, like, the Avatar was supposed to save 100 years ago, you know? So I get why he would be pissed off. Like, oh, that sucks, man.
Aang is the bravest person I know. He has done nothing but help people and save lives since I met him. It's not his fault he disappeared, right, Aang? Aang?
Oh, it is. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks.
What's wrong?
I'll never forget the day the monks told me I was the Avatar.
Oh, God, I'm kind of not excited to hear everybody's backstories. They're so sad and depressing in completely different ways.
Told you of your identity when you turned 16, but there are troubling signs. Storm clouds are gathering.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that they kind of knew already that something awful was going to happen. And, like, I wonder if they knew how bad it was going to get. You know what I mean? Ooh.
I fear that war may be upon us, young Avatar.
We need you, Aang.
God, that "we need you," dude, haunts him to this day.
Who does Zuko think he is?
Do you really want to know?
General Iroh.
Oof, caught red-handed. But at the same time, like, I think he's kind of entitled to complain. You know what I mean? Because it's not really, like, talking about... Well, it is talking behind Zuko's back. But at the same time, you know, everybody has that one boss that everybody hates. You know what I mean? You need to get the anger out. Maybe not aggressively, maybe to a therapist, but I don't know. Do they have therapists in this world? I don't think so. I don't think they do.
Much.
Oh, here's baby Zuko without the scar. So depressing that he's gonna get one, though. Oh.
You're not missing anything. Trust me. These meetings are dreadfully boring.
Oh, I love how Iroh, even back then, because at this point, I don't think Luton died. Well, no. Yeah, I don't think Luton died yet, because he's still, like, a war general. So even back then, he really did care about his nephew, which is so cute. But at the same time, it's kind of funny that he's like, yeah, you won't like it. It's dreadfully boring, which I think it probably is, honestly. It's just a bunch of just blah, blah, blah meetings, you know what I mean?
If I rule this nation one day, don't you think I need to start learning as much as I can?
Very well. But you must promise not to speak. These old folks are a bit sensitive, you know?
Oh, man. I wonder if Iroh feels guilty about letting him come, too. Because it led to all this bad shit happening to, like, his, like, secondary son. Oh, I wonder if he feels bad about it.
Thank you, Uncle.
Mountain attack from the rear. What better to use as bait than fresh meat?
That's literally so fucked up, dog. That is so fucked up. Zuko was right to speak out, but God, did it... Oh, the consequences to that was so bad, though.
You can't see, but it was not his place to speak out, and there were dire consequences.
Yeah, like, I feel like, Zuko, you are such a good kid. Oh, I'm not ready. It fucking sucks. You know, he probably had mixed feelings about it. I feel like he probably was a little bit excited because that's like such a big honor. But at the same time, like once people started treating him differently, like it just made it not fun, not cool for this poor kid, dog.
Now that you're the Avatar, it's kind of an unfair advantage for whichever team you're on.
Oh, that's like at the same time, this logic makes zero sense. Like because Aang is literally the only master. He has his tattoos, right? These kids are not masters of airbending, so Aang would have had this like advantage in the first place. Not even that he's the Avatar, just because he's a master of airbending, he would have had the advantage. Oh, oh man. Like I feel like even I don't think these kids are like evil or anything, of course. They're just kids, right? But at the same time, again, they're kids, so they're not understanding that what they're saying is just cruel, dude. It's so cruel to poor Aang. Ooh, White Lotus. I wonder if, I almost called him Guru Paktik. What am I doing? Wrong guy. I wonder if Gyatso was part of the White Lotus. I wonder if that was foreshadowing to him being part of the White Lotus, and maybe that's how they kind of knew that something bad was going to happen, because the White Lotus kind of warned the Airbenders ahead of time. Because I wonder how old the White Lotus is, because I feel like they're a secret society, kind of like the Illuminati, but good. So I wonder if, like, how far back it goes.
Very interesting move, young one.
What do you mean?
Hey.
Their relationship is so cute, man. And then you go back and watch episode 3, and it just gut punches you to see that man's skeleton there.
You're playing games with him? The Avatar should be training.
Aang has already trained enough for today.
Time is short. Come with me.
At this, like, I get you, old man, I get it. But at the same time, you shouldn't make him overworked either. Because if he did train that day already, like, you don't want him to be so overworked that he can't even, like, he's too tired to even help you out when the day comes. You know what I mean? Like, geez.
I must test you on some high-level techniques.
No. As long as I am his guardian, I will decide when he trains. And when he gets his butt kicked at Pai Sho.
No, Gyatso's right, too. We gotta give him a little wiggle room. Like, even if, like, Gyatso trained him as hard as he could, you still need rest breaks, okay? You still need rest breaks. Even if, like, Gyatso was like, you can't be a kid anymore, you can't do these things. At least let the kid rest. God. Now here comes Zuko.
After Zuko's outburst in the meeting, the Fire Lord became...
I love how we don't get Ozai's face reveal until season 3. He is so menacing. And then when you do see his face reveal, even though he's still menacing looking, he's also just a man, which is kind of crazy, right? Because you see him as this dark, scary figure that's like impossible to beat, and he's just a guy. You know what I mean? I mean, he's kind of, to be fair, he is kind of a handsome guy and an intimidating guy, but like, he's still a guy. And this guy caused so much crap to happen in this world. It's bad. Ugh.
Very angry with him.
Like, I think Ozai was probably looking for a reason to get rid of Zuko anyway, because Ozai hates Zuko. Like, even before this happened, he was gonna, like, kill his son anyway. So this was, like, his perfect opportunity. It pissed him off, one, because he probably was, like, his stupid insecurity. Like, Ozai's insecurities was like, my son is an embarrassment to me. and he did it right in front of me. He's probably pissed out about that. And then he saw an opportunity. He's like, oh, I can just get rid of him because I hate him. And it's just like, oh, what a piece of shit. I hate you so much, Ozai. Fuck.
He's just not afraid. But Zuko...
It's so bad. Oh, Zuko, babe. Like, what courage Zuko had to have, right? Because Zuko does still have those insecurities where he knows he's not as good as his sister, but he still, like, knew what he was saying was right, and he was gonna, like, fight to, like, show honor, and he was so brave to do that, but it fucking sucks, dude. Fucking Ozai sucks ass. I hate him.
Misunderstood. When he turned to face his opponent, he was surprised to see it was not the general. Zuko had spoken out against the general's plan, but by doing so in the Fire Lord's war room, it was the Fire Lord whom he had disrespected.
The slow drop as, like, you can feel as, like, Zuko was so ready to defend his honor, but as it just, like, symbolized the slow drop. I probably felt like his stomach was dropping out of him, you know? Like his heart was, like, plummeted when he saw his dad, right? Oh. And then all I can think about is, like, the propaganda of this nation, right? They probably all sided, except for, like, Iroh that really cares about Zuko. They don't know. Ozai probably never told them about why Zuko was here, right? And so everybody's probably siding with Ozai, the Fire Lord, and not the poor kid. Which, like, imagine, you have to fight your dad, and then everybody's not cheering for you. He's cheering for your father. Oh my god. And then you don't know what to do, and you don't want to hurt your dad because even though he's a piece of shit, Zuko still loves his dad at this point, right? And it's just like, oh, it's just a sucky situation all around. And, like, oh god, it sucks, dog.
Zuko would have to do his own
God, the look of pure, like, fear and anguish on his face. Like, I think part of it, too, is because even though he doesn't want to fight his dad because it's his dad, he also knows that his dad is way more powerful than him, too. So, like, all of these things are probably, like, bouncing around his head in front of an audience that doesn't want Zuko to win. Oh my god, dude. It sucks.
What is best for him?
But what we need is what's best for the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it, honestly. I really do get, like, it sucks, and he's just a kid. But I do feel like this guy, I don't think he wants to hurt Aang. You know, I don't think he does. I think he just realizes that even though Aang's a kid, like, so many other people could die. And it's just a sucky situation all around.
I don't know what to say. How could they do that to me? They wanted to take away everything I knew and everyone I loved! Whoa! Hot
Ooh. You can tell how upset he was by the Avatar state appearing just for that 1 second. Right? Ugh.
Aang, I'm not going to let them take you away from me.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm tearing up. God, that sucks. It sucks so much. Oh, poor Gyatso, too. He never saw Aang ever again. Oh, I'm tearing up. Oh, damn it. Why did they have to add that line? That's such a gut punch.
You ran away. And then the Fire Nation attacked our temple. My people needed me and I wasn't there to help.
Oh, that is so much to put on a child. at the same time, I don't know if he wouldn't have been ready to save them. As dark and sad as that is, I don't think Aang would have been able to save them. Because he doesn't know the other elements, right? I mean, he could have went Avatar state, but like at the same time during... I don't think he could have.
Please, Father. I only had the Fire Nation's best interest at heart. I'm sorry I spoke out of turn.
You will fight for your honor.
I'm...
In front of everybody.
Didn't you know respect? I am your loyal son.
Rise and fight, Prince Zuko.
I won't fight you.
You will learn respect, and suffering will be your teacher.
Fucking Azula and Zhao. Oh, man, that's so awful. Poor Zuko. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so sad, dog. Oh, man. Oh. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I had to take a second. Jeez, I literally teared up. I have tears in my eyes. My eyes are probably like red because I was upset. Oh, man, that sucks.
Looked away.
And you know that he would have really had to burn Zuko. Like, really, really had to burn Zuko for it to be that bad. Because, like, firebenders are pretty resilient against fire for the most part. So, like, that would have hurt so bad.
As punishment, he was banished and sent to capture the Avatar. Only then could he return with his honor.
Like, oh, that's so cruel, because Ozai knew for a fact that there was no Avatar then for him to flippin' capture. It gave Zuko, like, false sense of hope, too. Ozai is such a piece of shit.
The important thing is, the Avatar gives Zuko hope.
Yep. That's another parallel too. It's like Katara said that the world needs him. It gives them hope. And it's not just like the Earth Kingdom, and it's also Zuko too. And it's damn it. I'm sorry, Zuko. Work out, I promise, babe.
But out at sea.
I'm going to find them.
I'm going with you.
I'm staying here.
Such a good line. This line is so flippin' funny. Dude, that is so cool. And like when you first watch it, you're like, whoa, that's so awesome. How did he do that? You know what I mean? Like,
Sir, let him go.
This is a good moment for Zuko to see that he really does care about people in his crew and he's not like a bad person. But at the same time, I feel like now that his crew knows his story, I feel like if he did ask to go after Aang, they might have actually would be down to help him now because they know his backstory. You can kind of feel that in the air here, but good on you, Zuko.
We need to get this ship to safety.
Then we must head directly into the eye of the storm.
Aww, Iroh's so proud.
I'm too young to die.
I'm not, but I still don't wanna.
That's also a great line. That is also so funny. These old people slapping good one-liners this episode. Honestly, Aang, there wasn't much you could do there. Let's be fair, there was not much you could do there. You know, this is a good redemption to Aang too. Like he can redeem himself for accidentally freezing himself, but also he has people that he cares about right now at this moment that's with him, so he has to help them. It's the parallels, man.
Uncle, I'm sorry.
Your apology is accepted.
Oh, Zuko, we love you, babe. Oh, hello there. Yeah. It's fate. It's decided that you'll be friends. So don't worry, Zuko. You'll see him again and again. And again. And again and again and again.
Oh, you're alive! You owe this boy an apology.
He doesn't have to apologize.
Oh, what if instead of an apology, I give him a free fish and we call it even?
Actually, I don't eat meat.
Fish ain't meat.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is, my guy. But at the same time, like, I feel like since Aang was like, you don't have to apologize, I feel like the old man was like, I feel like I do, at least a little bit, so he's gonna give him fish.
Seriously? You're still gonna pay me, right?
And fish.
Katara, I think you were right before. I'm done dwelling on the past.
Really?
I can't make guesses about how things would have turned out if I hadn't run away. I'm here now, and I'm going to make the most of it.
Aw, good on you, Aang. Yay! Oh, good lesson for him to learn.
I don't think I'm gonna have those nightmares anymore.
If you weren't here now, well, I guess I wouldn't be either.
It was meant to be.
Thank you for saving my life, Avatar.
Aw.
Do you hear that? It stopped raining.
No. Alright, that was episode 12 of Avatar: Last Airbender. So much better than The Great Divide. Like 100 times better. But yeah, what an episode, dude. Like, this is one of my favorite episodes in the whole entire show. Because you get to see so much backstory from both sides. You get to see such, like... You also see how Ozai is a piece of shit. And, like, you kind of knew he kind of was. Because he's, like, running this war, right? But at the same time, you didn't realize how much of a bad guy this guy is until now. It's also the start of Zuko's, like, redemption arc, really, where, like, you starting to feel bad for him and you want him to succeed in, like, a weird, like, you don't want him to capture Aang, but, like, you want something to happen for this boy because he deserves something. You're like, he's not entirely evil. And it's just such a good episode. And I love how it shows, like, how the older generation would feel towards Aang too, because I feel like the old man, he really did have a reason to feel that way. And it sucks that he took it out on a 12-year-old, but at the same time, his feelings were valid too, you know? It sucks, man. It's just, the whole situation for everybody sucks. Like, the only one that's enjoying this is probably Ozai, and he's a piece of shit. So, like, of course he would. Of course he would enjoy this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed these two episodes. Again, very different reactions, I feel like, from The Great Divide to this one. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you like my content, please subscribe. Leave a comment. I would love to hear what you guys got to say about Zuko, about the episodes, how the Great Divide sucks, anything. I would love to hear what you guys got to say. Don't forget about my Patreon if you want to support me a different way. The link's in the description. And yeah, without further ado, I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys!